Hi Saskatoon. Sorry, it's a busy news day today, so we have a few more things to talk about. The main topic of this will be Councillor Troy Davies and his elusive nature and how he acts around City Council. So just by chance today, because I was meaning to talk about him, before I start, because Troy Davies is always very concerned about where I make my videos from, in case you all aren't. This is in my home. But if I happen to make it at any other location, I mean, feel free, Troy, to comment, because I know you have been anyway, so I feel it must bother you if I make it at any other location, which I still could, because I expect that you're going to be doing other things that I'll need to comment on in the future unless you change your habits here. So today, Brent Penner made the comment that it's too bad that when there was a 5-by-5 split vote over homeless people sleeping in front of businesses on the street in his area, that there wouldn't have been another councillor present to split the vote, which was a day that, again, you weren't present at council chambers for a vote because you must have had other things to do. It seems like you're always very busy. You know, Prairieland Park is a big one right now, and I'm sure you're just super excited that there could be a soccer field, because I know you like cutting ribbons and getting your picture taken at brand new sporting events. So I figure that's right up your wheelhouse and you must be ready to vote for it. But I'm hopeful other councillors are maybe a little bit more leery of what's really going on here. But I don't exactly expect much more from you than just ready to be cutting a ribbon. But let's look at what your past activities have been. Since you're sports related, that's generally your forte, right? Curling, you made a big deal that you were going to make a big first step here a while ago to help curling rinks. Except that you weren't. Back in 2018, you deferred a thing to council for a report, and then in 2019, you're on the committee, you deferred it again. In 2020, 2020 or 2021, you deferred it again. And so you've deferred it a few times around curling rinks. So all of a sudden that you go to City Council and make a new presentation and this new motion really means nothing because you keep deferring. Already this motion that you created at City Council is not going anywhere, and the administration says that maybe they can look at helping curling rinks in 2022. So you'll probably have your soccer team in place at Prairieland Park by then, so I guess you really won't worry too much about curling by then anyway. But you know, this naming committee, you've been on the naming committee, civic naming committees for 6 years. So I mean, except that out of 6 years, say 26 meetings, you've only attended 14. And I guess you didn't realize there was a diversity and inclusion committee that everything has to go through, because you made a special motion, a comment that it should really get looked at by CIGA. And I found that interesting because you should be obviously aware that already this is part of the process. So that you made this big effort to make a motion about it or make a comment that's included about it shows that you must not understand how your own committee is working for the last 6 years. But considering you only attend, what, 60% or less of time, I guess maybe you've missed a lot. So what is it going to take for you to actually start attending and actually start putting in the work here? Because, you know, people voted for you. I didn't. I mean, you're in our area and I don't really expect a lot from you except maybe photo ops and ribbon cutting. But other people did. And they expect for you to be looking out for their best interests and to do things. So there's homelessness in our city that needs to be looked at. There are sporting things that need to be looked at, including curling. So you need to get things really moving. If you're going to be a spearhead of this, then you keep fighting for it. You don't just drop it in the news so that you get a little press and look like you've done something. So how about you start? And if you want to hold me to account, by all means, come ahead. And I'll keep letting you know whenever I make a video where I'm videoing from, because I know that really bothers you. So I'm sorry. I mean, it's not that I really want to bother you. I'd actually like you just to start doing your job. So whatever that takes, hopefully we'll get there together, okay? Thanks. You have a good day.